Donald Trump has defied all expectations and has won the U.S. presidential elections. And a lot of people, at least the American Israelis, most that I've seen here, are really celebrating.
Build that wall! Build that wall!
Funniest.
Build that wall!
Yes, that was clearly the funniest term, the funniest phrase I heard on the campaign trail. But interestingly enough, you've had not just your layman in Israel and whatever speak about what good of a sign this is that Trump won, but you also have actual religious officials like Rabbi Yosef Mizrahi. He lives in the United States. He's an Israeli. He lives in the United States.
In Monsey.
In Monsey, New York. Yeah. And some people are saying this is, and surprisingly, Shas head Aryeh Deri. I wouldn't expect this. The head of the Shas party, the Sephardic ultra Orthodox party here, he said that this is like a sign of the Messiah, and it's like.
So I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah,
I mean, the last time Jews tried to predict that the Messiah was coming, it was Shabbatai Tzvi, and he ended up converting to Islam, and it was not very good for Jews.
Yeah, I mean, I clearly think we're in the Messianic era, or we're on the fore.
Well, if you want to go by that, I mean, according to the Torah, as soon as the land of Israel starts bearing fruit, you're already in the Messianic era. But to say that this is like the ultimate thing, that
this is clearly
the temple is going to fall from the sky already.
No, but I'm saying in general we're in the forefront because of the ingathering.
I don't know. You remember last time where there was this rabbi who fell on the floor, and he was saying that there was going to be this crazy war. And
so the thing is, I don't want to focus on this too much, but there's bad things that we have this law that bad things can happen. Prophecies can be whatever bad prophecies, bad signs can always be canceled if someone fixes themselves, and. I think that, I don't know, I mean, I think what is messianic about this result is that nobody expected it to happen, and yet it did.
Yeah,
not even
everyone, the whole media was thinking that Trump was not going to make it.
Yeah.
And every single person was absolutely, even myself, I was surprised. I thought Democrats...
I was shocked.
I thought Democrats were going to try to rig this election like they did the DNC. But it was probably a good thing because you know why? If Hillary didn't rig the DNC and Bernie would have become the nominee for the Democrats, we definitely would have lost.
Yeah, but
we definitely would have lost.
I do think that I do think that what's interesting is that even the Trump campaign believed that they were going to lose, and they still won, and he won so far. As of now, the count is that Hillary is still barely leading in the popular vote.
No, what I heard is I've actually read differently. I actually read that she didn't get the popular vote in the end.
Maybe she didn't. But either way, I think it's. Here's what I want to caution people. Trump has I think when he ran, he had the most pro-Israel platform out of anybody running. I think in recent memory, he said called to move the U.S. embassy to Jerusalem, and he called to lay off the peace process. But he's not in office yet, and I think it's a little too soon.
There are issues. People are saying that he might not get into office. People are saying that he has lawsuits pending against him in terms of Trump University, where people are suing him for not having a real university.
I don't think that stops him from getting into office, though, necessarily.
No, and then
he can be impeached, in theory.
No, but people have been impeached in the past,
and
they haven't. And they still been Bill Clinton was impeached. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah.
And he still remained president.
Yeah, I mean it's really exciting. It's really exciting to watch. But we shall see whether Trump will be anything to help Israel or not. I do think that if he lays off of Israel, keeps his hands off the failed two-state solution peace processes, that'll be great. And of course, moving the embassy finally to Jerusalem will be a bonus. But let's not forget that people say one thing before in office, and so I definitely think it's a possibility.
Yeah, but you can't keep your trust in politicians. I mean, at the end.
No, exactly.
But the good thing about Trump that I like is that he is not a politician. He's never been in politics. He's probably paid off politicians. Yeah. But he's not going to take a salary.
He's not paid
This guy is a true friend of Israel, as far as I see. I mean, his daughter is religious. And one of the most interesting things is before the election, It was Ivanka Trump that actually went to the grave of a very holy rabbi in Queens, the Bavitcher Rebbe, and asked to help him win the election.
Yeah.
So that's kind of divine intervention right there.
Yeah, they had that little meme that like the Chabad Rebbe was like anytime Ivanka, anytime.